Thank you for selecting this brief video on TotalServe Pro, the easy end-to-end service business management solution in the cloud, available in the App Source. TotalServe Pro is the affordable all-in-one business solution to manage everything of the modern services business with the real-time online transparency customers expect today. TotalServe Pro is built on these Microsoft world-class cloud platforms available globally: Microsoft Dynamics 365, Microsoft Office 365, and Azure Web Host and Machine Intelligence.
At running a report. So one of the things that we have in our reporting, since we do have the ability to have a common vendor, it's like an age payables list. You can run our operational reports for multiple companies also. So you could say this would be an age payables for the one company that I'm looking at, but I can say no, since we have a common vendor, happy with this guy, how much do we owe him? You could actually run all of your companies into one report, so on. So we have all that capability, but the idea of being able to, and this is any report, you want to check register across all your stores, we can do that. So all of our operational reports have the ability to be run off of one company, many, or all companies. And again, we'll consolidate under that vendor, for example. And so you'll see a whole bunch of ledgers and trial balances and stuff. We do have the ability to run a financial statement, kind of like QuickBooks does, where you pick a financial statement and run it, and it uses things like account categories to actually run. So you don't even have to set anything up. You'll go out there, it'll create a financial statement. You can, of course, set some parameters up on it, month and year to date. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. But what gets more important is the ability to do what kind of one of the things you asked for, which is a consolidated report. And I can consolidate different levels of reports different ways. So I'll just run the template and save it, and then you can run that template at any time. So this is a template that basically is consolidating 3 companies into one consolidated total. And the way it was created is in our tool, which I'm opening up right here, that it's a column and row reporting tool. So if you think of Excel, we've broken out the columns and the rows and made them separate. So each column can have different information in it, and you can do things like math across columns. So in this case, I said I want an annual number for this year, and I want it for different companies. And you just pick this and pick the companies I want to put in here. So I could easily have a Jersey Mike's column and a Pancheros column and a total, and that would just summarize each different franchise, and I could even do gross margins and so on. I could take individual stores in here and do that. So I could take all my Jersey Mike stores one at a time and put them in a column and add them across, or I could do other types of math, like again gross margin analysis and so on. So with this, you can easily set up kind of any type of left to right format. And one of the nice things is you can say, well, I want to do a trend analysis on a store. So I want this month, I want month -1, I want month -2, so on. And I could do, if I wanted to, I could add in here a column. I did the wrong place. I'll put it over here. And over here, I could add columns that would do calculations that would say, take this and do a gross margin analysis, take this one, do a gross margin analysis. So what I can do is look at the margin, analysis over time and kind of see if the store's getting better, getting worse, if there's certain expenses that are getting higher as a percentage of sales, and so on. So this is the left to right. This is the top to bottom format. And so this is saying I want whatever, and we use account numbers. So I want whatever starts with 4,100. And I don't care if there's anything after that. I want this here, 4,200. And I'm doing math going down. I want to sum the total of that. Then we'll go into cost of sales, so on. So you can easily lay out, food costs, labor costs, all those costs, summarize them in any fashion you would like to, and make a top to bottom format. So these two together make a financial report, having columns and rows. I'll show you another example here. So this would be like a monthly trend analysis. And now we have, the ability to say, I want current month, last month, and percent of revenue here, so on. So you could easily set up different types of formats very quickly, very easily, and have, kind of a analysis that you want. And if someone says, hey, I want to see how we're doing, year by year, last year, the year before, and this year, we can do that there in the columns. So it takes a bit of setup at first, but once it's set up, it can be very, very powerful. But this is now taking one company. As I said, we do use account numbers. This is how we are able to go into one company and show different locations. So as I said, we had the franchisee that had 3 stores. They could have a store number. It's all one company now, but they could have a store number, and I could say, this is revenue. This could be, certain type of revenue, and this is for store 0, store 1, store 2, store 3. I can actually even preview the numbers while I'm looking at them and building them. But the idea of being able to say, okay, this is this is total revenue for this store. This is total revenue for this store, so on. So this gives me the ability to, within one company, break it out if I want to. Fast food probably not so much, but in fine dining restaurants, people will break out the bar sales differently than the food sales, differently than maybe carry-out sales. And they'll want to have kind of an analysis of each to see, what the margins are looking like if liquor's disappearing out the back door or whatever. This is going to give them some idea. So we can do that by using segments inside of an account.
Total Serve Pro is supported the way you expect a services industry solution to be supported. Thank you for watching this video. Please look for more information on TotalServePro.com or email us directly with any questions or for a live demo or trial.